44 minutes to 4, an angel walked up to my door, opened the window to my soul, told me he think that I should know there's no slowing down. As the globe spins around, you gotta keep going, gotta keep going.
Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to take you on a journey of nostalgia. I thought Princess Diana would be the perfect topic to bring her into the discussion. So come with me. And I really just felt to share with you guys something that really impacted me as a little girl. Princess Diana is somebody that has had a big influence on my life back then and still today. Not because it was something that was intentional, like I want to emulate Princess Diana, no. It just somewhat happened. And this is where we have to think like long ahead of our times, because her short imprint on this life was so impactful that it's still influencing generations. And so being a little girl and watching Princess Diana, I remember being in a place of hope. Of course, as a woman in England who is black, you know that the realities of you ever becoming a princess or a queen are like void. What you do have in her is the possibility to dream, to imagine, to hope. She created such a big force in my personal life, and I know that she impacted so many other women because of where we're at today, even the things that we celebrate. So as I was thinking about Princess Diana and some of the iconic moments that she left, I started to look at her pictures and I was like, hang on a minute, I have somehow become a mini Princess Diana in my own right.
I say that to say,
I didn't intentionally do this. I've just always admired, and many people would say this, that she had a very magnifying sense of fashion, identity, and her character. She was subtle, she was playful, she was goofy, she was elegant, and yet at the same time, she was insecure. She was battling systems, protecting her herd, her babies, also forging a new sense of identity outside of her marriage. I know that that was something that I can honestly relate to on a level, because who Diana was, she didn't become that woman. She was growing into her. And I believe that two things can be right at the same time. I don't believe that we just stumble upon our identity. I believe that there are things that happen that force you to break out of a box and climb up the stairs. I feel as though with Diana, she was a person that they tried to cage in. They hand selected her because of her weaknesses. But little did they know that God would use her weaknesses to be her strength. And this is where I glean on her legacy, because to me, Princess Diana influenced me to hold myself in a certain way, overcome shyness, overcome betrayal. As you are growing, you are definitely going to ruffle some feathers. You're going to have people betray you, much like she did. It's just how you navigate through those particular challenges in life. I saw her being playful, being a brilliant mom. I just couldn't help but feel as though I relate to her. And when I looked at her pictures, I was like, Jesus, I have somehow become like Diana, not intentionally, actually quite the opposite, just through life. I have a funky side, I have a glamorous side, I have an entrepreneur side, I have a creative side, I have a goofy side, and I have a childish side, and I also have a shy side. And all of that is part of who I am, and they work brilliantly to help me become who I am today. And now that I'm a mom, I get the need and the weight to protect, to build, and I can relate to women who are blooming, not into queens but into themselves, who are pioneers, and those pioneers are birthed in the trenches. They are birthed in their living rooms, in their bedrooms, in their heartbreak, in their trauma. I get that woman because I have, unfortunately, I will say, fortunately, let me take that back, fortunately been through these things that have made me have depth, definitely form a character where it's it's admirable, you know? And I feel as though fashion is not just a statement. I feel, for me anyways, I take it as my armor. What am I feeling? What am I protecting myself today? What am I showing others about me internally? And so when I think about putting pieces together, that's the mindset that I feel. And I always get inspiration from stories, my own, others, women that have made important, pivotal choices that changed the trajectory of their generations, but also helped in others. And so when it comes to being bold, I have definitely had to overcome shyness. God put it on my heart to apply for something. I was just doing it for the sake of proving to myself that I was going to break out of fear of being rejected. So what if I got rejected? That's fine. It's something that will come out of it, is that I will be proud to look back and say, hey, I did that. Applying to be on a panel of women speakers, and I have given speeches in the past at events, but nothing like this, where I am sharing a story and also encouraging other women to go for their own aspirations and to be looked at as somebody that has value to womanhood. It's just so honoring to me. I'm so grateful for Essential Women bringing me on board, allowing me to be who I am, and also encouraging me to believe in myself, believe in the person that God has made me, who He has purposed me for. So today I am going on a special brunch and we're celebrating motherhood. It's Mother's Day next week, but we're doing it a week before. And I was thinking, hey, Princess Diana was also working for times like this, because if you think about it, people didn't really celebrate. And it's not just because of, you can pinpoint it that, oh no, it's a social media thing. No, I believe that there were women that were laying foundations before for us to enjoy, to reap the harvest from what we didn't sow. I feel that Diana has an important legacy to mothers, to women, to founders, to entrepreneurs, to women that work in all aspects of this life, be it in healthcare, education, in business, in beauty, in retail, in hospitality, every aspect of society that women play a hand in. I feel that she was able to give us something that we can walk away with just great esteem, and also want to forge a future where we believe that we are princesses in our own stories. I am going to get ready because I am looking at the time and it's as though I could be late. I'm going to quickly show you what I'm wearing today. Very feminine. I'm wearing a skirt, which I don't typically do all the time. More of like a jeans t-shirt girl with a bit of kitten heels. Anyway, I switch it up. I don't know what I'm lying that. I'm not this, I'm not that. I'm a bit of everything. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy this vlog. I welcome you to be a part of my tribe. So just hold on as I get changed. See you in a bit. One thing that I love about Princess Diana is her ability to love. She may have kissed someone who she thought was a prince but turned out to be a Kermit the Frog. And that's so relatable, right? Because honey, when I say that I have got things wrong, believed one thing to be one thing and then it turning out to be another, baby, I don't know if you have a few months to listen to me. Anyways, the inspo today for what I'm wearing is a little mum chic, just a little sexy. You know, I wanted to wear a little bit of lace, honey. You never know who you might meet if your Prince Charming is out there. Girl, I'm always prepared for the occasion. You just never know. He could be out there looking for me and waiting for our destinies to cross paths.
I don't even know what's about to happen next, but I'm already thanking God for what He's about to do. I can feel His hands around me and I can feel Him telling me just to my course stay true. I'm understanding that in my journey, I'm not always gonna have a clear view. I just gotta put one foot in front of the other and remember I might be unsteady when I'm taking steps that's new. Today, Miss Carol told me if you gonna worry, don't pray. But if you gonna pray, don't worry. So I've been praying for protection, guidance in my direction, and a couple of the answers have hurt me. You know, seeing people clear, it can be a gift and a curse, and having to treat them accordingly, that'd be the worst. But when branches no longer bear life, they have to be clipped. So I'm standing up straight while I'm tailored, because for my dreams, I want to be fit. Keeping pride in my posture, because that's what my granny taught me. And losing people now so that down the line they can't cross me.